back to the channel, folks. Welcome back. It's not with me. Running solo today, guys. We're up here at Direct Auto, Nashville, Tennessee, and today we are looking at this Ford Flex. I like the Ford Flex. That's what we're shooting it. I'm sorry. This car is pretty old. I do believe it's a 2009 model. Let me get back to my cell phone so I can be for sure about that. Again, folks, I'm sorry. I like the Ford Flex, so that's why we're shooting it today. I just like the body lines on this thing. It's kind of like the Dream Wagon, or Ford's kind of Dream Wagon. It's not really fast, which kind of takes it away from the main Dream part, but I like the way these things look. This is a limited version, and it is a 2009 model with right around 167,000 miles. So we need to start this process off, right? Where do we start? We start in the rear. Get my phone back down the ground there. Start this sucker in the rear, and I do believe, even though it's a 2009 model, got our little key out here. It says press that button twice. Booyah! And she's opening up, which is nice. It doesn't open very fast, but most of these guys don't. So we'll start. One of the things I like, this seat right here, you can see the right side is folded down and kind of creates a nice platform to make it a seat again. You just lift her on up, push her on over, grab, oh, you gotta release it. So grab this. There's too many levers. There we go. So you grab this to get it to come back down and just pull, and then it goes flat. That's pretty cool. I like the ones that are mechanical, folks. Trust me, I'd rather be pressing a button, but I do like the fact that this does work, and it creates, like I said, a really nice platform right there, which is pretty cool. So plenty of room back here. You can see as you look down, it goes pretty far down here. So when this seat is actually up, get that sucker up, it's pretty deep back here. I think y'all can see it probably goes like 12 inches down and in. So that's pretty awesome. That's something that I like about it. I'm gonna go ahead and close this thing manually, because the button for it is actually on the inside, which is kind of different. Usually they're up on the top. Make our way to the back seat, and we will check remember this car, this is an 11-year-old car. So we're on its way to being 12. So take a look. This stuff is nice and soft. It's just kind of firm, not very spongy, but that's all right. Definitely nice to have somewhere to throw stuff. As you make your way inside the vehicle, I'm not going to do all the functionality, but you can see there's all the different ways. The seat will flip all the way forward into this little cubby, basically the floorboard, which is pretty cool. You can see it's got its own little footrest, which is pretty different. That's very Rolls-Royce-esque. These captain chairs look nice and cozy and comfy. Definitely have AC as well inside here, which is nice. And as far as ventilation and stuff goes, looks like it comes through the floor and through the roof. Wow, that's a weird looking cup holder, but you know, a cup holder nonetheless, folks. Hey, there I am. Okay, make our way inside here to the front of the cabin. And there's a couple things I would like to address before you climb in. Look how high the seat is. You see the steering wheel. The seat raises you up and out of the car very differently than most other ones. And something I feel that's kind of weird, kind of hard to show as you go down here. Look at that gap. There's so much space for you to lose something underneath these seats. It is crazy. I'm sure parents that own these things have been dealing with that for quite some time now. I'll get inside here, and we'll get this old girl started up. One thing I was very surprised about is that It does have a backup camera. It's a 2009 model, and it does have a backup camera, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm trying to get my seat repositioned so I can sit in here comfortably, or somewhat comfortably. Get our door closed. First things first, before we get in, door cards are nice. There is a bunch more space. Then you have this stuff. This moves the pedal box. As you can see, it moves the pedal box to me. Now I'm moving it away from me. So they pretty much made this for people of all shapes, sizes, and candors, I guess, for that matter. Man, this thing, I'll be honest, I'm very impressed. This thing is really comfortable inside here. Does have a little bit of an engine, not roar, but you can definitely feel the motor working. The dash is not, it's a 2009 model, so it's pretty simple. There's no real screens there. Clearly you have all your little check engine light stuff that's going to pop up there. But for the most part, pretty basic. Steering wheel, kind of similar. I feel like this kind of looks like a mid-thousands Ford pickup truck. So nice buttons pressed for or the buttons are all easily accessible and used. You do have a button over here for the rear hatch, which is nice. It does have a key. There is no push button start. That's a little different than normal. Show you this rear backup camera. It actually, doesn't have the lines that move. And maybe it does if I press settings. Oh, it is a touchscreen too. Oh, cool. So you can kind of change your lighting and all that stuff, which is nice. That touchscreen works really well. Just kind of show you all the backing up function. But wow, I mean, this, though it isn't modern looking, folks, it does work and function quite well. You got your map. You still have the buttons down here you can use to manipulate that. Just to kind of show you the size of this thing, you can see like it goes all the way back. Plenty of room. One thing I think is really cool, and it's gonna be kind of hard to show you guys, but each one of these back seats has its own little individual sunroof with a shade, which is pretty cool. Again, it's kind of hard to show without blinding you, but there you can kind of see the rim of it, and then the one that's over here, and then there is a skylight out the roof here on the front as well. Again, with the seats on this are really, really comfortable. I have weird feelings about this. This car is only I think it says it's like $7,000, which is nothing for, I mean, this thing's pretty clean, man. I almost want to buy it just to help us function through our normal day-to-day activities, because this thing would really be awesome. Shooting out the back, take all those seats out. But I guess we're all tempted from things from time to time, so it's just what happens. Anyways, I'm going to close it out here. This is a Ford Flex. It's got 170,000 miles. It's a 2009 model, and they want $6,900 for it. I would jump on it before it disappears, folks. It'll be gone pretty quick. That's a really good price. This car's clean. Even though it's 11 years old, the interior isn't completely beat up and ruined like most of these things are, because they are family cars. So if you guys want this, hit up our friends at Direct Auto of Tennessee. I will make sure they're linked in the page here somewhere. And I finally lived one of my dreams out, folks. I got to check out a really nice Ford Flex, and it's used and it's available today. So get you some if you want it. I've got a couple more cars I'm gonna shoot up here. My name is Ben Barber for Nashville Cars and Coffee. We will see y'all in the next